Welcome to this special outdoors edition of GRTV News. We're making sure that we grab as much sun as possible before autumn is here for real. It's quite cold already, but yeah. Anyway, first up this week, Nintendo has announced a new version of the Nintendo DSi. It's going to be called Nintendo DSi Extra Large. It will be released in Japan already next month, but here in Europe we'll have to wait until next year. The machine has larger screens. It weighs about 100 grams less than the original DSi, and will have, it is said, 15% longer battery time than the current model. Also, it will come with 3 pieces of software included, and that will be 2 brain training programs and a dictionary. Presumably, the machine is aimed at an older audience than the current one. Developer 4A Games announced Metro 2033, The Last Refuge, already back in August of 2006. But they're now getting ready to release date. It's going to be released next year, and publisher THQ has stepped in to distribute the game. It's based on the novel called Metro 2033 by a Russian author, whose name I'm not even going to try to pronounce. And it's in development for both a PC and Xbox 360. More Nintendo news now, as the company has announced that a 2.5D remake of their classic Nintendo Entertainment System game Excitebike is going to be released for WiiWare next month in North America. Hopefully the same goes for us poor Europeans. And the game will come with both online play and a level editor, and perhaps, who knows, this will be the title that will make us stop playing Trials HD all the time. Tears of the Hexadon is the title of the first downloadable content for Tim Schafer's new game Brutal Legend, or Brutal Legend, as a certain Australian game critic likes to call it. The pack includes 2 multiplayer maps and will be released for both PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 next week. The good news for the PlayStation 3 owners is that the map pack will be free until November 19th, while the Xbox 360 owners will have to pay 400 points for it. Swedish developer Pieces Interactive and publisher Tecmo has announced that the guitar-controlled platformer Fret Nice will be available as digital download soon. The game will be released on PlayStation Network and Xbox 360 Live Arcade early next year. Cryptic Studios and Atari have announced that there's been 1 million superheroes created so far in their recently released MMO Champions Online. What that really means when it comes to subscriber numbers, well, it doesn't really say anything, since probably most players have created multiple characters by now. Time for some more number crunching now, since Sony has announced how many units of their PlayStation 2 they've sold during the last couple of years. So I'm actually going to bring up my notes here, because it's so many numbers. First of all, the PlayStation 2 has been out for 9 years. During the time, it has sold 140 million units, which puts it ahead of the Game Boy, which sold in 119 million. And the combined sale of the Nintendo DS, which is at 108 million machines so far. During these 9 years, 485 developers have developed over 10,000 games for the PlayStation 2. And all those titles have sold more than 500 million copies worldwide. Quite impressive. If you're anything like me, you probably don't spend much time reading the instruction booklet for the games you buy, but sometimes interesting information can be found. For example, on page 13 of the instruction booklet for episodes from Liberty City, that Rockstar has put the text, "Liberty City, it's over," and "next stop." And underneath that is a picture of what looks like a mountainous landscape. Is that just a teaser for more downloadable content for Grand Theft Auto 4? Or are they actually teasing more information about Grand Theft Auto 5? We don't know, but the text underneath that says "Open March everywhere." That's all we had for you this week. But as usual, be sure to check out GRTV. We have a great show about what games you guys can look forward to in November, and we'll be showing off some of the greatest cosplay costumes. That's a very difficult word to say. That Benke got to see in Tokyo during Tokyo Game Show. Until next week, guys, take care.